Hey everybody, welcome back to Gem Mint Collectibles. We're putting in work with another Every Omnibus So Far video. This was a request in the comments, so here we go. Every Punisher Omnibus released so far. I even got an honorable mention for the oversized hardcovers of the Garth Ennis MAX run, so we'll get into that after we talk about the Omnibus. First up is the Punisher Back to the War. This is where it all began for Punisher. So for a Punisher fan, this is a must-have. Here goes the cover gallery. As you can see, it includes Punisher's first appearance in Amazing Spider-Man 129. Also has Amazing Spider-Man 134 and 135, 161 and 162, 174 and 175, 201 and 202, and Annual 5. Then it has Giant Size Spider-Man number 4, Marvel Preview number 2, Marvel Super Action number 1, Captain America 241, Daredevil 182 through 184, Spectacular Spider-Man 81 and 83 through 83, and the Punisher number 1 through 5, which is his first mini-series. So it collects all his first appearances. It's kind of like the Deadpool beginnings. You got his first stuff in Amazing Spider-Man. You got his first mini-series, which is funny. It says 1 through 4, 1 of 4, 2 of 4, until it gets to the 5th one, and it says 5 of 5. So I guess they extended it. But there's the front. There is the spine and the back. Very cool art on the actual hardcover here. This was released not too long ago. I'm sure it's still available and on in-stock trades for about 50% off. Punisher's first appearance. That's the first panel that he's ever been in. I think these magazine covers were dope, man. They were like paintings. They were black and white, actually, on the inside. So, you gotta get this omnibus, man. If you're a Punisher fan, how could you not, man? All his original stuff. That's what I love about the omnibus game, man. Alright, what else do we got here? Alright. So that's the Punisher Back to the War. He's back at it, y'all. Next up, we have an omnibus that used to be a whale. This was Garth Ennis' Punisher stuff under the Marvel Knights imprint. It was recently reprinted, so you should get it now, because when it went out of print the first time, it was crazy sought out after. One of the best Punisher runs. Here goes the cover gallery. This includes Punisher from the year 2000, 1 through 12, Punisher Kills the Marvel Universe, Marvel Knights Double Shot 1, and Punisher from the next volume, 2001, of 1 through 7 and 13 through 37. So Garth Ennis, I like Garth Ennis as a writer. I love his stuff on Preacher. Actually, one of my favorite comics, Preacher, and I've only read the Absolutes, so I haven't finished the story yet. I'm waiting on the volume 3 of the Absolutes. So I forget, so the artist, he gets credited on the spine of the reprint. What is it, Steve Dillon? Yeah. So I think he's not on the spine. On the spine here it just says Garth Ennis, but he gets credited on the spine on the reprint. So some people thought that was pretty cool. Cool stuff, man. Ennis is very funny, very raunchy. So usually, you know, when somebody recommends to read Punisher, they refer them to that Ennis run or the Max run, which, like I said, we'll talk about that later. Then we got Punisher by Rick Remender, another one of my favorite writers. This book, it has some big shoes to fill, so it doesn't get the praise like the Garth Ennis run got. But you gotta love Remender. This collects Punisher from 2009, issues 1 through 16 and Annual 1, plus Dark Reign, The List, Punisher, and Frank Castle 17 through 21, Dark Wolverine 88 through 89, and Punisher in the Blood 1 through 5. I don't think this is available on in-stock trades. I remember picking this up from my local comic shop. I saw it there for cover price, and I was like, oh shit. Like an Ant-Man Punisher with a shield. Pretty dope. Big Punisher. Big Pun. Gotta read this thing, man. I haven't read this yet. Here's a different art style, more of painted stuff. Frank Castle 19. So that's your Rick Remender stuff. Now we're jumping into Punisher MAX by Jason Aaron and Steve Dillon. So Punisher MAX is like the R rating of Marvel Comics, where they can get around with saying, you know, fuck, and they can kill people more violently. This book doesn't get as much praise. Garth Ennis overshadows everybody when it comes to Punisher, so it's hard to top him. But this collects Punisher MAX 1 through 22 and Punisher MAX Christmas Special number 1. Here's the front. Oh, got the low battery thing. Alright, my bad. The spine has nothing on the back. Little Punisher on the bottom. So let's see if we can get something cool, something Max worthy. I don't know if I can show this on YouTube. Fuck it, we're gonna see if we can get away with it. A little bit of nudity. Blowing out some brains. Eyeballs, blowing out eyeballs. Yeah, see? So that's the difference between Max and the regular Marvel comic stuff. What else do we got? Frank getting shot in the neck. Just a flesh wound. So that's that. I gotta tell you, it looks like a good read. Damn. So, if you're a hardcore Punisher fan, you might be looking at this like, damn, I gotta get into this Punisher Max run. So that's Max by Jason Aaron. Cool stuff. Now for my honorable mention. So, Garth Ennis Marvel Knights run is always praised, but the Garth Ennis run on Punisher Max, Garth Ennis is already raunchy and violent and inappropriate. So you give him a Max run, it's a wrap. Now, I don't have the other oversized hardcovers that companion these books, which is like Punisher Born, Punisher some other shit. But anyway, let's highlight the oversized hardcovers. These are out of print, and they can get kind of expensive. I think like volume 3 or 5 or something, little whalettes we like to call them. But from what I understand, they just solicited that this is going to be collected in omnibus format, solicited for next year. So you don't need to worry about running out and trying to grab these oversized hardcovers. I'll probably upgrade to the Punisher, to the omnibus as well. So you have the shiny red foil. Let's see what this stuff covers here. So this covers Punisher 1 through 12 from Punisher Max. I think this comes before Jason Aaron's run. Don't quote me. So the art on here is a little more realistic. People say that this is the best Punisher run. Ooh. Damn. Little face action there. Now, me, honestly, I can't really comment or recommend which one's the best run yet. I just haven't got to reading these yet, man. Haven't got around to it. I plan on reading them. Actually, I started reading the Secret Warriors Omnibus by Jonathan Hickman because I want to read the whole Hickman Marvel run. So Punisher gonna have to wait. But we'll still show off the oversized hardcovers for y'all. Collects Punisher 13 through 24. Written by Garth Ennis. Illustrated by Doug Braithwaite and Leonardo Fernandez. So, same kind of red foil action. Red inside, of course. For some good stuff. So right away, I tell you, flipping through the Jason Aaron stuff, you're already finding a bunch of crazy shit. This one, not so much. This one seems a little bit more realistic. But I'm sure it has its moments. That's volume 2. Volume 3. So I got these from somebody in the Omnibus comic swap and trade group. So that group was created by Riley Moore. I think he's Riley Moe on YouTube. They're against price gouging, and anything that's sold on that page, it has to be sold for cover price. So it's a really good place to get out of print books for cover price. And it's a really cool community, man. They really are just all about, being fair and reading the material. So they're good dudes, man. I didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for this stuff. So flipping through here, man, I don't know, man. The Jason Aaron one's looking a little bit more exciting. I guess the writing on this must just be really much better. All right, that's volume 3. Should keep them on camera, right? It goes volume 4, which I'm sure just continues the run, collecting Punisher 37 through 49. That was pretty cool. Shards of glass all in the face. All right, here goes volume 4. I'm sorry, 5. Collecting Punisher 50 through 60. Again, this is of the Garth Ennis MAX run. I had this one upside down. fighting his face off. Looks like we changed artists right here. All right. Now we're going to get into the last volume, volume 6. To end our every Punisher Omnibus released so far video. I don't know what I'm going to do when on these videos when they start releasing new Omnibus, if I'm going to do updates or what. Probably. So, Punisher MAX volume 6. Covers. Punisher 61 through 65. Punisher Frank Castle MAX 66 through 74. Punisher Force of Nature, and Punisher MAX Special Little Black Book. Pretty cool stuff, man. So here we go. So that's what you get in your Max books. Bitch with dirty feet. Anyway. Some eye-popping action. Anyway, that's enough of that. Well, snapping a neck. That's going to do it for the Punisher video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. In the comments, let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm thinking about doing every Avengers Omnibus, every Captain America. I'm thinking about doing the Marvel Cosmic books, Infinity Gauntlet, Annihilation, War of Kings. I could do every Iron Man, every Thor. Superman's definitely coming. Somebody gave me a good recommendation to do every DC Vertigo Omnibus and Absolute Edition, so I might do that. What else do I got? Guardians of the Galaxy's got 4 Omnibus. Might start running low on material here. I could do Justice League because they got Absolutes and Omnibus. Anyway, thanks for checking me out, guys. Thanks for all the comments and the subscribes. So we're almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're getting there. I'm sure we'll crack that soon. A nice milestone. Looking forward to it, and looking forward to continue to grow. Also, I'm considering grabbing a desktop and making these videos where I can edit them and show the art on the screen rather than holding the book, and trying to maybe get this a little bit more professional, some music in the background or whatever, instead of these one-shot, one-take freestyles. So let me know if you think that's a good idea, if you're looking forward to something like that. In the meantime, thanks for checking me out. Catch you guys next time on Gem Mint Collectibles. Peace.